Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? So this is just a quick video. I usually use a different platform to live stream. So hope you all can hear me. So I've been recognizing there's been a lot of scam bots and scammers messaging on the comment sections. I just want to make this kind of public announcement here. Please don't get scammed. A lot of these bots that comment talk about how before they were obvious, now they're getting a lot more smarter. They actually sound like real comments. They talk about like, "Oh, great video," and X, Y, and Z. Then after a couple of minutes, they go in and they have other comments saying, "Oh, this person helps me trade." Uh, I've contacted YouTube about this. They don't care, from my understanding. They haven't really done anything about it. And I've seen a lot of other YouTube content creators have the same problem as well. So do not get scammed. They're getting smarter. If you can help me out, if you ever see them, just say scam. Don't get scammed or whatever. So other subscribers don't get hurt. Speaking about scammers, someone sent me a documentary about Peter Schaff or whatever his name is. Talking about how everyone needs to be buying gold. Fiat currency is going to end, and it's all about gold and gold. So I wanted to just kind of quickly, since we're talking about scam, back on 1971, the United States pulled out of the gold standard, meaning that they do not purpose their unit of tender, their dollar, towards a specific gold amount. Sorry, my pups here I wasn't planning this video. My pups here are playing, so if you hear them, my apologies. It's just funny. They talk about how gold is just the thing. Everyone needs to be buying gold. They talk about their thesis, and then they start drilling the propaganda in your brain. And then it's funny. Then they put their website, and I looked up their website. Their website is goldsilver.com, right? And they're selling gold, right? And guess what they're taking? They're taking fiat currency. They're taking dollar bills. And it's just so funny. You spend the whole video talking crap about dollars, but then you go ahead and want to sell your dollars. And these people come around. Again, I've been in the market for a long time, okay? These people come around every so often when the dollar bill exchanges in extreme volatility. So when it goes up to a high level, and if you look at gold right now, the last time gold was at these levels was around 2011. Okay. So these same people that are telling you to buy gold, back on 2008, they bought gold at 2008. They waited, and then they want you to buy, then they come out with their gold crap. Then they want you to buy gold in 2011. And then the price dropped because they're selling you that gold, right? And then in 2016, they buy a little bit more of it. It's stabilized. They know how to trade gold, okay? And then it goes ahead and it goes back up. And they just recently made a video in 2020 talking about how everyone needs to do gold. And then again, they want to sell you that gold, and the price is going to fluctuate again. So just remember that. So don't get scammed on also my comment sections. Be careful. And also don't get scammed by these people that are asking you to buy gold because it's safe, but then go ahead and sell you the gold and take the dollar in which they don't want you to have, right? So don't get scammed, okay? It's hard for me. I'm not really a gold trader. It's hard for me to calculate the intrinsic value of gold because it's not really something that can do work, and that's not mathematically calculable. So there's that. In terms of let's talk AMC, I want to keep this video short for the scammers. We will talk about AMC. It has dropped. We need to do a support and resistance and technical analysis. But I just I want to make sure, because I was looking through the comments. I was like, oh wow, thank you for commenting. And then I was like, wait a minute, why is there 50 freaking comments under this comment? And I saw it was a scam. So please don't get scammed. SoFi. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see the comments here. I'm on the StreamYards. I can't put them up here. So I think SoFi, with their President Biden postponing the student loan repayment program, it's just delaying the inevitable. I need to take a look at the intrinsic value calculation on the next quarterly earnings report, and I need to take a look at them. The problem is every 3 months you have to take a stab and look at the financials. So I can only base it off of my opinion from the last time I looked at it, and I think my price target was, I don't know, anywhere between $15 to $18. But I have a bull bear and base. The bear was around 9, so I think it's around that anyway right now. But I need to take a look. But we will, on the record, we'll make AMC and we'll make a SoFi video too, to help people. Anything else you guys want me to talk about? Do you watch SST? If yes, what do you think about the company? Quarter over quarter, it's going to be taking a hit. Dude, these dogs, I'm sorry, I don't know if you hear that. These dogs down here are playing like crazy. These dogs are playing like crazy. I have so many emails to get through. I'm behind 3-4 months of my emails because these dogs have been making a mess of the house. They chewed up all the wires. It's crazy. So yes, I do talk about SST. Let me pull up my Discord here. On our private Discord channel, we have top short squeeze stocks, and I believe I called SST out a couple weeks ago. I have another screen here. Give me a moment here. See, this is where I like the StreamYards. You can like screen share. I don't know if you can screen. You can't screen share here. Let's see if I'm doing it. Yeah, SST. So we called SST out. Let me go here in. SST. We called it on April 5th. Yeah, we called it out on April 5th. Like I physically called it out, and it ran from 20 to 37, which is not bad at all. And then our AI bots called it out even way before that. But I need to take a look at it specifically. I have just a quantum analysis. We have a lot of perks and formulas that we use to help us with our trading. And if you guys want access, it's only $10 a month, and it's constantly being updated. It's think of it this way: it's a Costco bundle. It's so cheap. I'm doing it on purpose because I'm not making a profit. In fact, I'm losing money, to be honest with you. I want to democratize financial information. My idea is if we're able to keep it at such a low price, then others will come in and it will eventually break even. So it's just, this is kind of because I'm in healthcare, so I just want to help the underserved and be able to give back. But yeah, so that's the perks of the Discord. Let's see. I'm starting to get a little bearish on Clove. May dump next time. I'm even. Well, yeah, no. We talked about Clove yesterday. You should have joined. Super Dumper. Honestly, you should call yourself Super Dumper. Why are you dumping Clove? What's wrong with Clove? See, I can't. So for people that are rewatching this, I'm so sorry. So you guys can end it. This is just me answering the questions. I don't have the show the comments, so you might not be able to read the comments. You're gonna have to press an additional button. So my apologies. How you doing, Super Soaker? Oh wait, Basher, what happened? I see your message got retracted. I don't know if you did that or YouTube. The whole censorship thing, you know. But yeah, so the goal of this video is just to let you guys know there's a lot of scammers on YouTube, and they keep hitting me with these scamming messages on the comment sections. And I've been quiet, been removing them, but they've gotten super smart now. And sometimes I'm like, is this a scammer or is this a subscriber? So if I like delete any of your comments, I'm really sorry if I mess up, but I try to wait until I see a bunch of comments after, because 50 comments under that, it's kind of obvious. You suck up all the dips. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe you can soak up Super Dumper. Been buying since November. Um, so I mean, I have to take a look at it in terms of what's a good deal, what's not. Um, I have to do an intrinsic value. I mean, I can compare, but it's very hard comparing apples and oranges. You have to understand there's 10,000 Americans turning 65 years of age. Clover Health for me is better, based off of the growth that they have. Um, if President Biden does this whole free education thing, that's going to eventually hurt them too. Um, and that's where we're all headed, universal income. I think Clover Health is better positioned, and I want to see what happens on May 9th with their whole SaaS argument. It's going to be a good one. Well, from my AI, I was looking at the expected. I'm trying to remember what it said. I think it's at 400 million, a little over 400 million for the quarter. Yeah, exactly. It's just a little bit more risk, in my opinion. Oh yeah, hell yeah! Of course, I'll explain the SaaS. So yeah, just very quickly. So SaaS. So it's a subscription fee for service. So what does that mean? Um, well, let's do it this way. So let's do it this way. If I want to open up a McDonald's, okay, I don't advocate McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's. Let's choose Subway, even though their bread has sugar. It's not good either. But anyway, I want to open up a Subway. Okay, what do I have to buy? Or just a Subway shop, right? I have to buy an oven. I have to buy lights. I have to buy freaking cookie maker. Hell, I have to pay for employees. I got to get cameras. I got to get all those things, right? And all those things are operational expenses. Opening up a physical business store is expensive. Computers to balance the books, printers to print the stuff. You get it? A fee for service subscription SaaS, though, I'm just renting out a software. I don't need to be there. I don't need to be there. I just rent it out. A business wants it, here, take my Clover Assistant platform, right? Take it, use it for yourself. Here, and you don't own it. It's not yours. There's a contract, 3 to 5 years. You give me 40, 50 million, 100 million, you got it for 3 years. There you go. Then you got to come back. After 3, 4, 5 years, they got two things. Either they can make their own, which then they're copyright infringement, which they won't. And they have to freaking go ahead and do the updating and all this other BS. So they stick with that out of the business. That's why the retention rate for SaaS companies are high. Look at Palantir. They have an over 100% retention rate. So SaaS companies, if you dumb them down completely, they increase the business's profit margins, meaning that they don't need to have a lot of overhead to run the business. Meaning that this company just shifted its business model. It's no longer just a Medicare. It is actually a technological company that is able to essentially rent out, if you may, its software. Not even building, it's freaking software. And that doesn't cost them anything. You hire a couple of engineers to maintain them, and that's it. There you go. You send out updates from your headquarters, and boom. So why am I so gippy about it? Well, I mean, think about it. Once the profit margins increases, you see, I've been evaluating Clover Health at a 5 to 7% revenue multiple, right? With the percentage of the revenue multiplied to estimate the free cash flow. So let's just put it this way. I've been doing 5%. Once this thing turns into a SaaS, I'll be doing 15, 20%. Imagine, right? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So, and this company's already stepped internationally. They already have a headquarters in China. Imagine if China starts to come in and wants to buy the software, then it's just no longer a United States company, can be international too. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of good that can happen because of this. This business can be taken, um, and it's time. Honestly, it's time for disruptive tech to take over. So you're going to start seeing that, just like Tesla. You're seeing Tesla right now. You guys, I'm sure you guys are starting to see more Teslas on the road, especially in upper socioeconomic areas. Once Tesla goes in and hopefully makes that $25,000 car, you'll see more of them. But most definitely, you are going to see more trucks. The Cybertruck when it comes out. There it is. Somewhat, I don't understand, but we'll make another video dedicated because I think I need to. I've gotten that question a lot, so I need to sit down and actually make a dedicated SaaS video. I just don't want to sometimes spell it because sometimes I say ASASS. It's actually SaaS. But yeah, but just remember, there's a lot of scammers on here. Don't get scammed. Also, this whole gold thing, these people come out every 10 years once gold prices peak. They're like, make sure you buy gold. That's why gold is gold. It's the same thing with stocks. Do you want to buy stocks when they're their all-time highs? No, of course not. If they try to rip you off, and they sell you the gold, and then once gold prices drop, they'll purchase it back. Put weed maps into that video. Weed maps, what's that? I understand what you're saying somewhat. It's so the long take-home message of this is that right now Clover Health is being evaluated. Exactly. SaaS. There it is. That company who makes no profit. Exactly. I agree. Mullen is a terrible company. Short squeeze, yeah. You want to play it? We have the tech. We can play and make money. But long term, no. You can trade it and use your trading thing, but remember, this is a hot potato game. I'm trying to think with how to better explain the SaaS. Love gold. Just joined. You love gold? I mean, no, I love gold too, but right now it's too high. Wait for it to come back down. Listen, once inflation hits a 2% target rate, once they increase the interest rates there, gold's going to fall down. All these people, their gold-speaking lovers, are going to go back into their cave, buy up more gold. Once gold comes back up again, then they're going to go in and sell. Everyone, listen, the world economy is going to go to crap. And it's true. There is some truth to what they're saying, but you have to be smart. You don't buy at all-time highs. I mean, come on, right? You got to remember, guys, listen. You got to remember, someone always wants to benefit from you, okay? Remember this. No one's going to waste their time. Like, this is what I had to learn, which is so weird. It's so weird. So, I mean, I'm just surrounded by really cool people. So, in medical school, you're surrounded by people that don't really care about money. At least that's what I see, right? We go into healthcare not because, who the hell wants to go into healthcare not paid $1 for 15, 17 years? Stupid. You know how much money you can make in the meantime? We go into healthcare because we want to help out. So that's the people I'm surrounded with. But when it comes to business, you really got to be careful because people want to get in there and try to sell you something, and and majority of the time they're selling you something that's overvalued. So you always have to ask yourself, like, what's the benefit to the, like, what? And you got to compare prices. Like, for example, the package I'm selling to you guys, right? The Patreon for $9.99. You can do your research. If you want an AI, your closest AI would cost you $2,000-3,000 a month, right? And that's just one thing that we offer. If you guys want short squeeze indicators, you'll get some from Fintel that cost you $30-40 a month. And that's just one channel that we have. So if you can think about it, I'm like the Costco of channels, and we're pricing things at $10, right? And that's just to sustain the whole damn thing, right? Because, again, I have limited amounts of money. I mean, a business can only last so long. So then there needs to be some sustainability. Um, but you always have to ask yourself, what is the perk? Why is someone doing what they're doing? Right? What is the ultimate purpose? So you gotta be careful. Don't get scammed. Right? There's just a lot of scammers, and they're just getting smarter. I'm gonna get scammed one point in my life. I'm looking at them, and they're freaking smart, dude. They're so smart now. Unbelievable. Um, okay. No, thank you so much, dog. I appreciate that. NFTs started off as a big scam. Well, I know. Did you hear about that guy who bought Twitter's first tweet for 2 point whatever million and now is 8,000 bucks? Honestly, he won't sell it, I'm sure, for 6,000, 8,000. But yeah, I'll bite off of him, you know, for maybe 20 bucks or something. Who the hell's no, for sure. Well, I mean, Russia's been buying up gold, but they've been buying up gold when it was low. And all they got to do is just print more rubles, and they can buy more gold. It's all a scam too, you know. So gotta be careful. I understand what you're saying somewhat. Yeah, so I gotta think of a better. So look at Palantir. Palantir made $1 billion, right? Billion, like same around the same as Clover, but yet their market cap's higher than Clover. Why? Because it's a SaaS. So once Clover gets into that level, you can get it. But anywho, I don't want to make this video too long. It was supposed to be a short video. I always enjoy the conversation with you guys. But let me just, if you can comment down below, just really quickly. So AMC, you guys want an AMC video, a SoFi video, SSTs on our Discord channel. We talk about it. Was in our top short squeeze. Clove, yeah, we do Clove. What else you guys want to talk about? I'm going to get wheelbarrow gold out. Find somebody wants it. Well, I mean, wheelbarrow gold. What is that? Is that like a? I don't know nothing about gold, guys. Just the chemistry of it. Periodic table AU. I know that it came from a meteor. It wasn't actually intrinsic from Earth. We do have gold, Barack gold mining. I can analyze that stock. Yeah, so ATER is our #1 top short squeeze in our private Discord channel. We called that one out. God, we called that one out a long time ago before it run up. In fact, I have one person in here who was researching it using our AI and was like, "This is the next one," and then it went up. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't go to the market and say, "Here's gold." It's stupid. They just want to scam people. I'm sure there's a lot of people that watched that video. They went on that website and bought gold, and then they profited, and then they're waiting for gold to drop back down, and then it's a scam. That's all it is. Then they go in during the economic uncertainties. We'll buy your gold, and then all that garbage. And then they won't give you market price to it. They'll give you a bullshit price. Oh, we have to process it. We have to clean it. We have to weigh it. All these things and package it, and then it's all scam. You guys got to be careful. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm so like untrained. I just, you just gotta once you've been in the market for quite some time, you get kind of jaded. You got like okay, what's the motivation of this? Oh yeah, you're gonna love it. And for the people that are thinking on the edge about joining the AI, you can come in, and if you don't like it, you can cancel anytime. Listen, guys, this is just I can't share you my screen here because I'm on the YouTube thingy. I'm not on my own, but the live thing. But this is for me kind of like a medical school project, if that makes sense. Uh, which I'll explain later in the future. This is not my job. This is just the medical school thing I'm doing slash physician project, my next 10-year project, and I want to see how far we can take this. You know what I mean? So this is a little hobby. I know there are some people on here. This is their full time job, which is pretty fun. I mean, shit, this is doing this all day. This is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I do love that operating room. So I can't wait to get back in that one. All right, so I have a couple emails to do. I have this wonderful, my adopted mother. She's amazing. I have to message her. I have an email typed up for her. I just got to edit it. It's been such a while. I miss her so much. Happy Easter to you all. For people that are celebrating Ramadan and all the religions of the world, God bless you all. For all my brothers and sisters out there, basically history of money. They go from gold, silver coin, dilute the coin. No, thank you so much, Nader Muhammad. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'll say this and I'll conclude this live. I think people got it from the beginning. Like, don't get scammed. Scammer bots. I'm starting to not be able to control them. It's really annoying. But this is the conclusion here, okay, of why we made this, okay? So, for people that don't know, hold on. For people that don't know my story, hold on. Medical school. People that don't know my story, this is kind of like my background. I started off very humbly. I had nothing. In fact, I came to the University of Arizona. I got accepted. It was the only school actually I applied to. I'm because I didn't have much. Uh, I came, but honestly, the only thing I wanted, I didn't even know what was out there in the world. I came in with ripped up pajamas. This was like a long time ago, guys. I came with ripped up pajamas, a notebook I got from Walmart for 10 cents. You know how they have those? I don't know if they're 10 cents now with inflation. With a pencil, you know what I mean? And I couldn't even afford a barber. So what I did was because I had nothing. I took razor from Walmart, like $7, $8. I'm sure it doesn't cost like that anymore. And I used to shave my own hair, and I shaved it bald. God, I looked like a freaking pigeon, you know. I looked like a freaking pigeon, and yeah, I went in there and I had nothing, and they put me in a dorm in the beginning, but I couldn't afford the dorm. It was expensive. I had no idea how much the dorm cost and everything. So anywho, it was one struggle after another. I came, for people that don't know, I started off homeless at the ages of 15. My father had PTSD from the Iraq problems that were happening. And it was just a devastating childhood experience. But anywho, I went into college and I wanted to do something with my life. But I also had asthma and I had sleep apnea and paralysis. So it was just hard to, do things, right? So I went to the Department of Economic Security and I got me some insurance to apply for, and I got declined. They said that you would have to work. Um, we can get you maybe part time. You would have to work in order to qualify for insurance, right? But the problem is I had this scholarship that if I had a certain amount of units, they would take away my scholarship, and then I would have to do private student loans. And I don't have a cosigner. Anywho, it was a tough problem, guys. I mean, this was, like, what do I decide? Do I decide my education? So I said, you know what? Screw it. You live once. Screw my health. Don't do that. But I just said I'm gonna go ahead and do my school. I was discouraged. I said, how could I become a doctor if I can't even freaking see one? What makes me think my poor ass can see a physician? Anywho, I made it. I worked hard. I scored in the top 1% of my class in ripped up pajamas, listening to Tupac before an exam on some cheap ass Walmart headphones that were so loud that people around me can hear it. All the cursing, all that stuff, right? Right? I love Tupac because he really spoke to me because I grew up on the street. I grew up in the hood, you know what I mean? So I've seen that life. And so I went into medicine to help people like me, which is why I started a nonprofit called Produce on Wheels Without Waste, La Mesa Division. And we distribute programs to homeless shelters, food. We're talking healthy food to homeless shelters, men's and women's and children's. We go into cities that don't have access to produce. We help even Native American populations out with different tribes, all the way from Tuba City down south to South Tucson. I've gotten a lot of great awards. Everything's doing well, and so I just once the pandemic happened, I was like, I saw that the rich were getting richer. I saw the Federal Reserve was doing the same thing they did in 2008. And I saw that the poor were getting poorer and the rich were getting richer. And I was like, you know what, man, I need to start doing something about it. But what can I do? I started a nonprofit. It's helping. When the pandemic happened, dude, our lines for getting access to the produce was so long that it stretched around this whole apartment complex. And people from all around the Arizona, even political Green Party members and politicians started coming down to support us because nobody had money. Everyone lost their jobs, and the government took them time to do the stimulus checks. You remember, money's coming, but we were there, right? So I thought to myself, like here's Wall Street making a killing, and Main Street's left out to dry. I mean, it's always like that. So I said, I got to do something about it because I know how this works, right? So during all that story, in the middle of it, I was a teaching assistant, and I taught the executive MBA program in Phoenix, economics. You know how Cathie Woods does her economic things. I taught all the VPs and presidents of the executive MBAers. So I've been doing this for a while, and I've been in the market for a long time. So I said, you know what, man, it's not going to be a big jump for me to learn YouTube, to do something and build the people of the world a software that can help them. So yeah, that's kind of why I stepped into YouTube. It's a medical school project. It's hard, but I'm learning. I hate editing, which I need to do better to be better on YouTube. So I'm going to do that. Just got to learn it better, But that's my story, and that's why I probably should make another video about that instead of doing the whole mixing two videos in one. Let's look at the comments here. Sorry, they don't pop up as much here. Hi Al, what do you think about Tesla stock and to go up? Oh yeah, no, I think Tesla. Did you see Cathie Woods? We got to go over that. I got to make that video with Cathie Woods analysis. She's about to put it on GitHub too. That'd be nice. We can take her model, and I can make an AI for the model also. I'll do that too. We can build something like that too. Make a Cathie Woods model. Um, but yeah, I'm bullish on Tesla. I mean, my price target's not high as hers. $1,600 is for my price target. Thank you so much, Nader Muhammad. No, God bless you too. Honestly, that's just and you're right, super dupper. Yeah, hardship. Honestly, I'm kind of happy I went through it. I mean, I wish it on nobody, but I do see different sides of a story sometimes, and it helps. Any case, I reached out to Clover Health a while back, and I'm writing a white paper summary for them for their health equity. I do like their business model. I mean, they're helping the poor, which is what I want to do. So I wouldn't be too surprised that I may not in the future serve them once I finish off my mission. So there's a lot of opportunity, but the goal is always the same. Put God first in everything you do, and hopefully everyone in our Discord group makes money. They are, but hopefully they all become millionaires and are able to take care of their families. If this is successful, this is going to be a freaking. This is going to be amazing. I mean, this is going to be so freaking good. Like I went from Main Street. I'm like, let me bring what Wall Street has, all the secrets Wall Street has to Main. Once I'm a physician, I'll have more capital, so I could convince. I already work with a couple of hedge funds. I could convince a couple of hedge funds to give me more data, like data that I don't even know. Like, give me your secret, and maybe we might be able to build even something better to help. So there's a lot of cool things we can do. So yeah, this will be my 10-year project. We're already, how many months are we in with the private? And you see how powerful the Discord is. We'll be making an app in the future, but what are we? I started this channel, 5-6 months ago? And I started the Discord channel, 2 months ago? So we're fresh, we're new, and it's looking pretty good. On one thing, please don't forget to do the Webull. They're offering 5 free stocks. It's $9,000. Oh, more than that. You can get anywhere between $27 to like $9,600. I know there's going to be some of you that are going to get that. Just the probability. So continue to keep doing it. They usually do 2 stocks. Now they're doing 5. They're going to end it the end of April. They extended it. They started it in March, and they extended it to April. So I'm very excited. So take advantage. If you want the link, let me give it to you here. It should be at the description, but if you guys don't see it, and I keep getting sponsor emails, but they all suck. This is honestly the only one that was. It's the best one, honestly. I got. That's why I have my own username, the URL out all stock trades, because they sponsored me, which is they're very nice folks. So for every person that signs up, I get one free stock, and then you guys would get 5. So that's all. I would rather it have that way. So this is great. It's but there's one catch. You have to deposit 1 penny. So I put it in the link. It takes a couple seconds to sign up. Then you got to verify your bank and all that, and make sure you deposit the 1 penny so it opens up those other 3 stocks. I think you get 2, and then you get 3, something like that. Yeah, that's the problem. It works just for American citizens. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. Honestly, they should open it up, but I think it's just regulation and maybe. So yeah, that's. But um, what is open to the citizens of the world is our Patreon group, which you can find here. This gives you access to everything that we offer, and the list goes on. You can click on it and look at the middle. Don't do the other one just for a Zoom call with all the stuff we offer, but just do the middle one, the $10. Um, and just look at it. Click the button show more and look at everything we offer. And yeah, you can cancel anytime. There's no contract or any of that bullshit. It's all transparent. And yeah, so there's that. But overall, I'll try to find more uh, ways to help. But so far, this is the best data that exists in the market right now for not even retail. For instance, this is what Chamath is using. The only thing that you guys don't have access to, that unfortunately I can't give you, and it sucks, is the Bloomberg terminal. That sucks. That because it's locked. It's locked. That's that's by itself 2,400. But if there's any valuable piece of information, I'll pass it on to you guys. Because it's called education, and you can't get sued for teaching people. So we'll do that. Um, oh, my YouTube was acting up. It's cool how you come up and just getting even bigger and great. No, that's amazing. Yeah, we just put God first, and we just try to work hard. And you know, is it possible to use your platform for all companies in the world? You see, yes and no. For our AI, it depends. But more specifically for the predictive model, because a lot of countries, some of them don't give out the good. Some stock exchanges don't give out the full picture, so it's hard for the AI to work. But we do have another robot that does it for you as well. So the other robot that we have, it's not AI, but it does give you the information. The beautiful part is, though, so it works for our AI with the predictive model, works for all US companies. Okay. There are some that it can catch, but the one down below, I wish I can share the screen. This is on YouTube. It's not my StreamYards. It's not in green. It's like a red circle. That can do stocks around the world. Now, our brain machine, which we're creating, that will be able to do Canada, Europe, stocks all around the world. And that one's good. That by itself is like 30, 40 bucks a month if you were to get, not even 50 bucks a month if you want to get on Yahoo Finance. But you'll have that data too with all the other stuff that it will come with. But that's going to be coming soon. But yes, you will have access to other stocks around the world, but it'll be in the red circle, not the green. The green is the AI. My recommendation is we do offer the all other things too. We have the top short squeeze stocks, right? And I assume you can trade American stocks since you found me. So we have that with the exclusive daily briefings, sector rotations. It's just a lot. It's hard to quantify all this. There's just so much in here that you're gonna have to honestly see it to believe it. There's just so much. I don't know if anyone's watching who has access. Maybe you can chime in. I don't know if anyone's here, but it's a lot. Other than that, for people that are on the Discord, though, please comment down in feedback anything you would like to see, and we'll definitely make those adjustments. But other than that, there's just so much. There's social spikes, breakouts, crypto signals, crypto breakouts, important news, analyst grades AI, insider AI, dark pool data, golden sweeps, which shows you where big money's parking it. It's just normal sweeps, scalps, bullseye, trading flow, price charting, price target alerts, trigger alerts, where you can you can set a price target of a stock that you would like, and it'll basically DM you when it hits that price. You got crypto scanner signals, crypto support and resistance levels, more scanning signals, social media chatters, analyst grades, more news, revenue estimates, seasonalities. It tells you when a stock goes up at what day in historical, so you can see maybe there's a trend. There's a Monte Carlo simulated price projections that use machine learning support and resistance lines. It's an algorithmic support and resistance that track, which you guys have seen in my Clover videos. You can do it on any stock. AI prediction, block trades, dark pool prints, recent dark pool data. You can look at implied volatility, which is really great. Look at the ranking symbols, open interest, heat maps, algo flow lines, top flow, unusual flows, or even big flows. You can look at swing trade ideas, top short squeeze stocks, short interest information, macro and microeconomic data, exclusive member chat, our AI intelligent platform that pretty much is able to track a stock before it goes up, Federal Reserve predictions and transcripts, auto news, top short squeeze candidates, high risk price targets, algorithmic projected free cash flow price targets, exclusive price targets, daily briefings. I mean, there's so much. There's just a lot. Yeah, you can't find this anywhere for this value. I mean, I tell you that. It's possible to use your platform for companies. Oh yeah. The price is $9.99 a month. So 10 US dollars. So whatever, I don't know where you are around the world, but whatever is $10. Happy Easter, that's it. I mean, and it's like 2 cups of coffee, but I think give it a couple more months, it'll be 1 cup of coffee because it's going up. Bud123, no, Clove would still be a business because they need the private sector to essentially look at like Navient loans. Yeah, the government issues out these loans, but they use the private sector to help them facilitate those loans because God knows the bureaucratic government can't handle all that. Yeah, you see, back then McDonald's used to cost $4 or $5. Do they even have a freaking dollar menu? And God knows, do you even want to try their dollar menu? I bet you it has plastic and artificial crap in it now. I mean, who knows what their dollar menu is now? Yeah, so you guys are going to call me crazy. Like, watch, in a year from now, it'll still be my goal. Hopefully the vendors don't increase prices. One already increased prices, and I had to argue with him. I said, hey, you better grandfather me. So you're Sweden. Okay, let's my future wife's auntie is who lives in Sweden. She works at the University of Sweden, a university there, or some school. Maybe she's a statistician. So 10 US dollars to Sweden. So you do this Swedish corona, right? Corona. Huh? Yeah, she works at Gothenburg. So it'll cost you 95 Swedish Corona. Sounds like coronavirus. I bet they are. They wanted to take over McDonald's. That would have destroyed them. They can never go back from that. Nationalize McDonald's. I can make coffee for 1 to 2 months with $10 with my Keurig and reusable K cups. Oh, hell yeah. 1 to 2 months, exactly. Yeah, that's that. I just spent a lot of money on this here. Yeah, 95. But okay, what I'm curious. Please help me. Vladimir. I was going to call you Vladimir something, but you're not Vladimir different. You're the Vladimir OG. You're the OG, the original gangster Vladimir. Talk to me. Is 95 KR, is that cheap? And also in Sweden, or is that expensive? Because I wanted to make it cheap for everybody around the world. I mean, that's right. It's pretty cheap, yeah? Or no? What do you think? for everything that we offer. And we're based out of the US. Oh, Oglev, that's your name? Oh, Oglev. It costs a burger. I know, seriously, yeah, of course, so it's also cheap in Sweden. I mean, honestly, I bet you it's cheap in the Middle East too. From Iraq, it's probably yeah. I try to make it cheap for everybody. And yeah, and we're based out of the U.S. So we get data directly from Wall Street, so it's not like it's the quality. The quality is like superb. But honestly, Dan, the burgers now at Zinburger, I paid $13 for a freaking burger. $14. Every time we're eating out, we're like, damn, dude, this thing cost my whole month of subscription. I'm like, man, things are so expensive now. Honestly, the only two things that you can buy without that are inflation proof are Arizona teas, 99 cents, and Al Stock Trades Discord channel. Right? Burger single. Wait, a burger McDonald's is $9.99. What the frick? Silver coins. Who knows? Maybe Patreon might, right? Silver coins. LOL. It's so funny. You guys are hilarious. No, the whatchamacallit? The Bud 123. You know, for $10, you can make a burger for a whole month. No, I don't think so. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not ever, honestly. It's so expensive nowadays. Bud 123, you're going to be like, I can raise my own cattle, and I can, you know. I'm just messing. But yeah, honestly, it's so expensive. But for everyone in Arizona, even beans are expensive now. It's freaking terrible. For everyone in Arizona, I hope there's people here from Arizona. If people are watching, maybe. I have a nonprofit. Michelle, can you go get me that, please? Give me that box of tomatoes. It used to be for $10, but the truckers are expensive now. Everything's $10 for all stock trades, huh? For $15, you would get 70 pounds of fresh produce. Look at that, and it's all organic. So there's that. Can you get the squash? So again, I told you this YouTube is this is a project to help everybody, right? We also have another project I did 10 years ago. This is for $15. It used to be $12. First it was 10, 12, now it's 15. You get 70 pounds, more than 70 pounds. You also get squash. Look at that. Organic. Look at that. Okay, hold on. We have so much. Show them the bell peppers. All right. We have a whole box, but so you don't have to bring them all. You also get bell peppers here, right? So if you join our stock trades, you'll get 1 pound of bell peppers. No, I'm just kidding. They said, do you guys ship? My goodness. You know, we're working on it, hopefully. We also have spaghetti squash. Here, Michelle, can you cat? We get eggplants. We get so many. Look, nice little workout here. But we use this in go into homeless shelters. We go into areas that have McDonald's, KFC, and all that garbage. No offense, Dan, man. No offense. I'm America first, but not there. McDonald's, you know, because I'm healthcare, right? We go into low-income areas that don't have access to fresh produce, and we give out these produce. And if you can't afford the $15, guess what? We give it to you for free. So we'll work on the shipping. That's tough. You know what I mean? Dude, it's so expensive, dude. The dried beans, 250. You got to make them yourself. That's actually pretty cheap. 250 actually. Yeah. Huh? 99 cents. Usually 99 cents. Now it's 250. Shit. Yeah. I got Swiss chard turnip green coming up from last year. Hell yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So at Al Stock Trades, not only are we helping the population. Here's the thing. Once we establish this platform, and let's just say if we continue growing, what will end up happening is the more subscriptions we have, there'll be a point need to sustain the platform. Typical people would say, "Oh, I can take that money for myself and I can enjoy." Well, again, that's not how we do. It's not what we do here at Al Stock Trade. So what we're gonna do is any excess, we'll either double down on the produce program and be able to feed more people, or I can design another program, whatever that is, or I can design scholarships to give back to the University of Arizona. Maybe we can give out scholarships to you guys. So we'll see. Or find pediatric patients that are suffering from cancer, and then go in and give them Xboxes or PlayStations and stuff like that in the future. So I mean, we'll take it as far as whatever YouTube takes it. So yeah, so that's kind of the idea. But yeah, overall, I wasn't expecting to make a video this long. I just wanted to tell you about the scammers. But yeah. So don't get scammed on the comment sections, please, please, please don't. I think one person ended up messaging me saying, "Hey, what was this you?" I'm like, "Oh no, it's not." So, gotta be careful. You about to go down to Arizona with a big truck, dude? Come on over, dude. Hell yeah, come on over. Yeah, Arizona. We make Arizona the best state in all 51, right? 51, right? Not 50. All right. Well, God bless you all. It's always a privilege and honor. As you can see here, we just want to help out and give back. I'm doing the Webull. I'm gonna get options on like, oh shoot, yeah, yo, yeah, get the 5 free. And if you can, for people that get the 5 free stocks on my videos, comment down what'd you get. I'm curious to know. Like what'd you guys get. It's have a good one. Always good to. Oh hell yeah, man. Oh, God bless you all. Yeah, Puerto Rico is a state. Yeah, see, I knew it. Yeah, we got to start treating them better, though. I don't think we do treat them that well. We don't we? Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah. I got 3 ADL. Let me see. Oh, that's terrible. ADL stock? That's from Europe, though. You sure? People order full time is a lot better than most. Oh hell yeah, they're really good. That's why I'm supporting them. They're a good platform. Again, I want to give you guys the best. So I mean, I've gotten so many people coming in trying to promote their. I think they like to go into smaller channels, and smaller channels will take anything. But I'm not trying to use this money to feed myself. This is money to help society. So yeah. Um, ink. I mean, okay. Let's see here. $7, 7 times 3, not bad. But you only got 3. You're supposed to get 2 more. Did you deposit or something? Or oh, that's terrible. Well, yeah, we will. GWN, San. Hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Well, I will see you guys on the next one. We'll do an AMC, SoFi, and possibly a little bit of SST. Dude, free money's free money, and I'm gonna try to find more opportunities for you. I'm sure as the channel grows, we'll get more of those things, and we'll be able to help out more. So, uh, oh no, nobody knows. Who knows? Who knows? That's you gotta. As what CMT's taught me, you got to follow the charts. It's all in the charts. So you got to look at the charts, and the charts will let you know, and you go off of that and you react to that. Everything else is emotion. But all right, guys, peace out. God bless you all. Don't forget your 5 free stocks. And if you guys want to sign up with our Patreon, there's a link down somewhere I put in the chat. There'll be a link down below at the end of the live here. Take advantage of these resources, and we'll see how far this journey will take us together. So yeah, peace out. God bless you all. This will be fun. I can't wait to see where this goes. All right.